Dear Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to welcome you on this event, the 13th World Congress of Families here in Verona. I can still remember 2 years ago how excited we were about Budapest Family Summit, which was held in May 2017. The 11th World Congress of Families was main part of our international conference. I think the name of our conference, Wind of Change, can represent exactly our works. The government of Hungary is firmly dedicated to address families and the commitment of having children as a value and provide it with greater protection than before. In the next minutes, I'll tell you what we think a government can do for families. The changes of the Hungarian demographic indicators that have taken place in the recent years are encouraging. The fertility rate increased from 1.23 in 2011 to 1.5 in 2017, the highest value since 1996. Obviously, for the reproduction of the population, the much higher value of 2.1 would be necessary. Still, the improvement achieved so far indicates that Hungary is on the right track. We consider it crucial to solve demographic problems by the support of having children, not by migration. Supporting and improving the status of families having and raising children is a common social and economic interest, as the Cardinal Act of 2011 on the protection of family states. The family is the most important national resource of Hungary. Strong families, said Prime Minister Orbán when dedicating 2018 as the year of the family during our Budapest Family Summit, will create a strong, competitive society and economy, a strong and competitive Hungary and Europe. Parents and parents-to-be need long-term stability and reliable financial situation. In this respect, employment and the easy reconciliation of work and family obligations are of key importance. It is consistent with the two main efforts of the government to support families and to establish value-based workplaces. In Hungary, the average number of children parents wish for is approximately 2. However, the number of children who are actually born is considerably lower. Efforts are made to give all help to ensure that all children wished for are actually born. The objective can be achieved with a stable, complex, targeted and flexible family policy that is capable of adapting to changing needs and conditions. The family policy gives support to large families, for example, with providing one-off in cash support of more than 30,000 euro for housing to families with 2 children. For example, in the last 3 years, we doubled the amount of family tax benefit, and support is given to one-parent families as well by helping them to get placed in nurseries or can have the same number of days as of 2 parents to look after their sick children. Prime Minister Orbán announced a demographic package including the Year of Families at the Budapest Family Summit 2017. The initiative to have a Year of Families in 2018 aimed to highlight the measures supporting responsible childbearing and the upbringing of children, as well as to promote family values and a family-friendly attitude in society. It has 3 pillars. Firstly, the government introduced new measures for the support of families. Secondly, more than 1,000 programs were organized or supported by the government for families. And thirdly, a complex communication campaign was conducted in order to form public thinking and show again that family is a basic and real value. Please allow me to give you an insight into many significant measures that were introduced in the Year of Families, showing the commitment of the government for supporting families. In order to help families in need, the debt of families with 3 children having mortgage loans is assumed by the government in the amount of 3,200 euros and by further 3,200 euros if they have more children. On the 1st of January 2019, Child Home Care Benefit was introduced as a new benefit for parents taking care of their children reliant on care. The amount of the benefit is 320 euro and will be gradually increased up to 500 euros per month. One of the major government initiatives of the Year of the Family is the gradual introduction of family-friendly obstetric care in Hungary. A tender development of family-friendly and family-oriented obstetric and premature intensive care infrastructure was launched with the main goal of having a positive experience of giving birth, creating the conditions of family-friendly care, and achieving a uniformly high-quality obstetric care which has a mother, father, newborn child focus. The priorities of the tender are good professional program, complex infrastructure, and standardized obstetric care. Finally, as an important step, I would like to mention that the government has established a Family Policy Research Institute, Koppmeyer Institute for Demography and Family, which is conducting research with the aim of making it possible that all children who are wished for are born and finding the most appropriate solution to our democratic problems in an aging society. In Hungary, we made the decision to build a family-friendly country. In other words, to mainstream and prioritize family. We have already made some important steps. For example, we stated in our constitution that marriage is between a man and a woman, but these are still the first stage of a long way. The presented measures and results are part of a long-term commitment of the Hungarian government to keep family policy in the center of its vision of the future. Therefore, the Hungarian government continues to take steps to support families. Since the beginning of our governance 2010, every year we introduce new supports for the families, like as little new branches and leaves of the tree. At the end of last year, there was a national consultation about the family support system which surveyed Hungarian people about several crucial family issues. 1.4 million persons responded to the survey. In case of all questions, citizens supported the governmental approach to family policy, proving that there is a national consensus on the protection of families and children. Therefore, we received a clear mandate from the Hungarian people to continue our work and build a family-friendly country. I am glad that I have the opportunity to draw your attention to the freshly announced Family Protection Action Plan of Hungary with 7 new measures for families as the fruits of 2019 of our Family Support 3. First, childbearing support for young married couples is introduced from the 1st of July 2019, which means that all married couples where the wife is between the age of 18 and 40 can apply for a maximum 32,000 euro of interest-free loan. The monthly debt payment is maximum 200 euro for 20 years. In case the first child is born in 5 years from the date of applying for the loan, the repayment is suspended for 3 years. When the second child is born, 30% of the debt is released, and when the third child is born, the state assumes the remaining amount of the debt. Second, the family housing subsidy is a non-refundable subsidy and an interest-subsidized loan for building or buying a family house or for enlarging a flat area of their own family house. In the framework of the Family Protection Action Plan, the interest-subsidized housing loan is extended to the purchase of a used home, which is 32,000 euro, in case of families who have or undertake to have 2 children, and 48,000 euro for 3 children. Besides that, the 110,000 euro threshold as a condition for requiring family home star subsidy for purchasing used homes is abolished. Third, the Hungarian government has also extended the possibility of crediting 3,200 euro for housing loan debts to families having their second child, and in case of the third child, they raised the amount to 12,000 euros, and again 3,200 euro after any next babies. 4. In order to acknowledge the upbringing of children from 2020, all mothers who have raised or are currently raising 4 children will get exemption from the payment of the 15% personal income tax. Five, the government is giving a hand to large families in car purchase. Families with 3 or more children are eligible to a support of €8,000 when buying a new 7-seat car. 6, Hungary continues its nursery development program, helping mothers in family and work question as well. The current 50,000 nursery places will be increased to 70,000 in 2022. I would like to underline, when we started our governance in 2010, this number was only 32,000, in order to provide an opportunity to each family who wishes to benefit from daycare for children. And finally, 7th, it's crucial to help parents in reconciling work and family life. Therefore, a grandparents' childcare benefit was introduced. If the grandparents are not yet retired, they are eligible for childcare benefit in case they take care of the child instead of the parents. Ladies and gentlemen, it can be seen from our family policy since 2010 that the family is the most important value for the Hungarian government. The measures and results presented are part of a long-term commitment of the Hungarian government to keep family policy in the center of its vision of the future. Only we do believe that only stronger families can build a stronger and happier Hungary, Europe, and world. Thank you for your attention.